from Arihant College of Education. My name is Trishna Parmar and our today's subject is Maths Standard 8. So children, before we start with our today's topic, we will just revise what you learned in your previous class. Okay, so let us begin. Triangle. We all know what are triangles, correct? It is a polygon with 3 sides and 3 vertices. Based on the angles of a triangle is classified into 3 types. Namely, the first one is acute angle triangle. All the angles of the triangle is less than 90 degrees. The second is obtuse angle triangle. One of the angles of a triangle is greater than 90 degrees. And right angle triangle. One of the angles of a triangle is equal to the 90 degrees. So these are acute, right and obtuse triangles. Correct, children? Now let us go to the second slide. Incenter and circumcenter of a triangle. I hope you remember this. The angle bisectors in a triangle are always congruent and the point of intersection is known as the incenter of the triangle. The circumcenter of a triangle is the center of a circle, which circumscribes the triangle. So below is the image of a triangle which shows the incenter of a triangle, correct? And when you draw a circle inside the triangle, it gives you the circumcenter of the triangle also. So children, as you have learned that angle bisectors in a triangle are always congruent and the point of the intersection is known as the incenter of the triangle and the circumcenter of the triangle. So today we are going to learn 2 more points of triangle. So our today's topic is altitudes and median of a triangle. So let us begin. Altitude. What is an altitude? An altitude of a triangle is a line segment that starts from the vertex that is perpendicular to the opposite side. So in this image, if you see that we know that a triangle has 3 vertices, correct? So from one of the vertices, if we draw a perpendicular to the opposite side of the triangle, that line is known as the altitude of the triangle. The altitudes can be inside or outside of the triangle depending on the type of triangle. So if you see in the second image, so see this is another triangle. We are directly drawing from one vertex to the opposite line. It's a straight line which is a 90 degree. Okay. And if you see in the third image, this is a triangle. Okay. And the altitude of this triangle is outside the triangle. And children, you use what is this? I hope you all know this. You use the set square, okay, to draw the altitude of any triangle. Now, draw a perpendicular from all the 3 vertices of their opposite sides to their opposite sides respectively. So in this image, we have drawn perpendiculars to the opposite sides. Okay. Now, if you observe in this image, all these 3 lines are meeting at one point. So the point of congruence, so this is a point of congruence. This point is called as the orthocenter of the triangle and it is always denoted by O. Okay, so when you draw perpendiculars from all the 3 vertices to the opposite side, they meet at one point. So the point of congruence is called as the orthocenter of the triangle. Remember this. Okay. Now we will do an activity to find the orthocenter and how to mark the altitudes of a triangle. Okay, so let us start.
Hello children. Now we are going to draw a right angle triangle and we are going to draw all its altitudes. So let us draw. I am using this protractor to mark the right angle triangle. So we keep it on this point and the right angle triangle is 90 degrees. So this is my right angle triangle, correct? Now let us use a set square. I'll mark my right angle triangle as ABC. Now I want to draw a altitude, correct? So we will draw a first altitude from the vertex B. So we will keep our set square on the side AC because from vertex B we will draw a perpendicular to its opposite side. So this is how you need to keep your set square, children. Okay, this side should be on the opposite side, that is AC, and this point should be on your vertex. So it's B. So this is my perpendicular. Okay, now I am giving this perpendicular name as D. So this is my altitude BD. Now I want to draw a perpendicular from the vertex A. So I will keep this on the opposite direction, correct? I'll keep this side on the opposite direction, that is BC. But children, if you observe carefully, AB is already perpendicular on BC, correct? AB is already a perpendicular drawn on BC. And if we want to draw from the vertex C to its opposite side BA, it will also be a perpendicular. Okay children? See, this is also a right angle triangle. So see, if I am keeping it over here like this. See? My point, that is my vertex C. Now this is also a perpendicular drawn on BA. Hence, as this is a 90 degree, so the point of occurrence is congruence is the vertex B. So we have three altitudes, which is AB, BC and BD. The point of congruence, that is the orthocenter of right angle triangle, is vertex B, is orthocenter. Okay children, this is how you draw the altitudes for the right angle triangle. And hence it is proved the orthocenter of a right angle triangle is the vertex of the right angle. Now we are going to draw an acute angle triangle PQR. It is a question number 2 from your practice set 4.1. we have to draw all its altitude and name the point of congruence as O. We are going to use the set square, a scale and a pencil. So let us begin. We all know that acute angle triangle is less than 90 degrees, correct? Now let us name this triangle as PQR. Now we have to draw the altitudes. Okay. Now we will draw an altitude from the vertex P, and the opposite side is QR. So we have to draw a perpendicular from vertex P to the opposite side QR. Now we will keep this point over here. We will make it as a right angle triangle, or see like this. This is how it will become a right angle triangle, correct? This side on your PQR and the vertex P. So now let us draw a perpendicular. This is your perpendicular X. Now we will draw perpendicular from the vertex Q to its opposite side PR. So we have to make a 90 degrees, correct? Now this is how you have to keep this, okay? And this is your perpendicular Y, QY. Now we'll draw perpendicular from vertex R to its opposite side PQ. Slowly just hold it like this and slowly take it upwards where your point is meeting here. See? So we have got our point of congruence. We have to name it as O. So altitudes of triangle PQR are PX, segment QY, and segment RZ. And the orthocenter is O. So this is how you draw an acute angle triangle PQR. Okay, children? Now we will draw our third triangle, obtuse angle triangle LMN. We have to draw all of its altitudes and denote the orthocenter. So let us draw. We all know that obtuse angle triangle is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Correct, children? So our obtuse angle triangle is L, M, N. Now we have to draw the altitudes, all the altitudes. First we are going to draw from the vertex L to the opposite side, which is the MN. So we have to draw a perpendicular. So we will go to a point where we meet a vertex L. If you observe, children, we have to draw a line. We have to extend MN. Okay? Now let us extend MN so that we will be able to draw our perpendicular. So this is our first perpendicular, LX. That is the first altitude. Now we want to draw our second perpendicular from the vertex N. So how will we draw, children? We will make a 90 degree. The opposite direction of N is LM. Correct? Opposite side is LM. So let us keep our set square like this at the 90 degree. Let us come down till the time we meet our vertex N. Okay, here we meet our vertex N. And over here also we have to extend LM. So we'll draw this is our y perpendicular, NY. Now the last perpendicular we want to draw from the vertex M to its opposite side, LM. Okay, now let us keep our set square like this. Bring it down to the vertex M and now draw your perpendicular. Okay, children. Now this is Z. Now we have our all three altitudes, LX, MZ and NY. Now we have to draw our orthocenter. We have to find our orthocenter. So let us extend these lines and see if we get our orthocenter. Oh yes, we do get our orthocenter. This is how you draw a obtuse angle triangle and all of its altitudes. So children, if you observe carefully, the orthocenter of an obtuse angle triangle is in the exterior of the triangle. Correct? So obtuse angle triangle is the only triangle whose orthocenter is outside the triangle. I hope you understood how to draw the altitudes for right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle and acute angle triangle. Please try this at home. They are very simple to draw. Just use your set square. Okay? Thank you.
Hello children, I hope you understood how to draw the altitudes of the triangle. And with this, the altitudes of the triangle pass through exactly one point. Hence, they are congruent. And children, the right angle triangle orthocenter is the vertex of the right angle. The obtuse angle's orthocenter lies in the exterior of the angle, correct? And the acute angle's orthocenter lies in the inside, that is the interior of the triangle. So with this, we will move to our next topic, that is median. Now, what is a median? The segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side is called the median of the triangle. So a segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side. Now this is a vertex. Now this vertex, we are joining this vertex to the opposite side and it is the midpoint, correct? So when we draw a line from the vertex to the opposite side, but with this we try to find out the midpoint of the opposite side. So that is called as the median of a triangle, and this is how it is represented. Now children, centroid. Three medians always meet at one point. So when we draw the three medians from each vertices to the opposite sides, we get a center point, right? They meet at one point, so they are congruent. So that point is known as the centroid. Okay, this is called as a centroid. Three medians always meet at one point. Now we'll see first the properties of the median. Okay, every triangle has three medians, one from each vertex. If you see this, so AE, BF, CD are the three medians of the triangle. So the first property is fulfilled. Every triangle has three medians, one from each vertex. The three median always meet at one point or a single point, no matter what the shape of a triangle is. So let the shape of a triangle be anything, but they will always meet at one point. The medians will meet always at one point. The centroid divides each median in 2:1 ratio. If you see, the centroid is dividing each ratio in 2:1. Sorry, the centroid is dividing each median in 2:1 ratio. In fact, three medians divide the triangle into six triangles of equal area. Correct? So they divide into six smaller triangles of equal area. The location of the median is always inside the triangle. So the location means the centroid. The centroid is always inside the triangle. It is never outside. Like in the obtuse, if you when we were studying altitudes, In obtuse angle triangle, the altitude of the triangle was lying exterior of the triangle, correct? But over here, the median always lies in the interior of the triangle. It is never in the exterior. So this is one difference. Okay. Now we will see how to draw the medians of the three triangles.
So children, now we are going to learn how to draw a right angle triangle and show all its median. Okay, let us start. I'm drawing a 6 centimeter line. And we can show a right angle triangle. This. Okay. Just draw a line. Okay, children. Now we have to mark the midpoints. So we'll take the compass. First we'll name all our vertices X, Y, Z. So first we'll draw a midpoint for Y, Z. Okay. From the opposite side. I'll draw a line which intersects each other, and then we get a midpoint. So now we will name this as A. Okay, children? We'll draw a line from the vertex X to our midpoint A. Now we will draw a midpoint for the line XY. Okay. Again draw and this is your midpoint. Now we will draw from vertex Z our median to the opposite side XY. So this is 1, this became 2. Now on third side, now we will draw a median for X and Z. This is B, and we will call this point as C. Now let us join Y and C. If you observe carefully, we have got our centroid, which is G. So the point of congruence of all the three medians is called as centroid, and we name it as G. I hope you all know now how to draw the medians for right angle triangle. Okay, children?
Welcome back, children. I hope you understood how to draw the median of a triangle. And with this, I need you to think critically, because thinking critically can make you understand what measurements, which triangle, and how the medians and the altitudes are drawn. Correct? There are differences between the median and altitude. Make sure you know that. So, children, think critically before doing anything. With this, we have finished our today's topic. So today we have learned how to draw altitude and median of a triangle. Now let us do a recap. In triangle PQR, dash is an altitude and dash is a median. So this is the triangle PQR. So PM is a median, correct? No, I know. PM is a altitude and PD is a median of the triangle PQR. Let us move to the second point. What is the point of occurrence called when three altitudes are congruent? I hope you all know this answer. It is called as the orthocenter. What is a centroid? When all the three medians are congruent, that time that point is called as centroid of the triangle. Now application part. Click on the below link in the description to fill in the Google form. Children, click on this link, you will go to the Google form. I have mentioned two questions which states draw an acute angle and draw a right angle triangle. You need to draw it in your notebook. Please click an image and upload it. Okay? And rest are the normal questions you have to answer in the Google form itself. Last but not the least is your homework. Now this is from your practice set 4.1, question number 3. Draw an obtuse angle triangle STV. Draw its median and show the centroid. Draw an obtuse angled triangle LMN. Draw its altitudes and denote the orthocenter of by O. Third is draw an isosceles triangle. Draw all of its median and altitudes. Write your observations about their points of congruence. I have not taken this, but I know you all know what is an isosceles triangle. Okay? And make sure you complete your homework. I hope you enjoyed your session today. Thank you, children. Have a beautiful day.